Well, I want to get this started. Please. Give me like 7 seconds. Fixed. This always happens. I move my microphone from one port to another and then it just screws everything else up. Thankfully, figured out the problem before I go on to stream and have literally no audio for like 5 hours. Well, except for the sound of my voice, but I assume nobody wants to hear that. At least for that long. So, if anybody watched the VOD of me playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team before, I was not in a good place at that time. I'm in a better place right now. That was more of a stream of I need to stream, and I feel awful for not streaming. And now I have a bit of a better schedule. My sleep is back on track. Kind of. Need to get it adjusted. Excuse me. Just a tiny, tiny bit more. So, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Gonna run through the whole spiel about why I love this game. It was one of the first games I had played, or at least had fond memories of playing. It is a game that got me into a miraculous series, Mystery Dungeon, not Pokemon. Just kidding. Both. And introduced me to the genre of dungeon crawlers. Plus, might have started my whole obsession with personality-based quizzes. Anyway, to spare us the 18 minutes of just going through and getting a good start, I'm gonna take whatever it gives me, except Meowth, because Meowth sucks. Mostly to play as because you only have weaknesses, you can't hit any ghost-type Pokemons until later when you have the ability to learn your own moves. And all around Meowth just is awful. So, let's begin. Oh, you got me kidding me. This is a problem that I have to deal with. My controller doesn't register for the emulator unless I am specifically selecting the emulator. So, new game. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I let you through, I have several questions for you. You know, just standard disembodied voice stuff. Gotta fill out a survey for my performance so that then I can get my proper performance in the company reviewed and then get my raise. Please fill out the survey. I want you to answer them sincerely, because everybody answers honestly on a quiz. Or at least I try to. Are you ready? Not in the slightest. Okay. Let the interview begin. Oh geez, am I getting a job here? I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't know. You broke a rotten egg in your room. What will you do? Open a window right away. Do you think you are cool? Be honest. Not in the slightest. Do you like to imagine things for your amusement? Amusement. Definitely. Do you feel lonesome when you are alone? Do the voices in my head count as being alone? Yes. Are there many things that you would like to do? Yes. Do you like to fight? No. There's an alien invasion. What will you do? Fight, run, ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. On vacation outings, you want to go alone, go with others. Go alone. Are you a boy or a girl? Biologically male. Mentally, I don't give a damn. You appear to be the relaxed type. I'm trying to place in my memory because Mudkip is calm. Sorry if I'm a bit loud. There we go. Now I can actually hear myself think. Do you occasionally zone out and miss a bus? Or do you find yourself dozing off? Or is your reaction time a little slower than others? Ah, damn it, I think I know what the Pokemon is. It's either Meowth or... what's the damn Pokemon? I'm trying to relate it because I got this answer before and on my own time. Or maybe in that thing, but don't want to bring much into it, but But that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can do things at your own tempo without feeling pressure. You can live in a relaxed and unhurried manner without worries. I think that's a happy lifestyle to be envied even. You're also surprisingly popular. The way you vacantly stare off into the distance. It should make that someone special's pulse race. A relaxed person like you should be a sight. I said we'd stick with it. I am now Psyduck. And the face they chose for that is just, at least I get to become a gold duck once I finish the main story. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? Choose the Pokemon and you want as your partner from this group. Well, Bulbasaur is basically the god of reality in this. And annoyingly, you can't choose Meowth. You yourself can become one, but you can't have Meowth as your partner. Pikachu, Chikorita, Cyndaquil. We don't... this is actually quite awful. Yeah. And we don't have Mudkip as an option for some reason. I assume it's based off of just a small thing, like these Pokemon are relatively the only ones you can choose as Pokemon you can have as a starter. Like, here's something that could balance you out. Like, since I'm a water type, I'd want a fire type to help me against grass types. Or, also since I'm a water type, I may want a grass type to help defend me against electric types, because grass is slightly resistant to electric. Why did it have to be Psyduck? I hate the quiz, in a way, because it never gives you the same number of questions. It gives you a certain number until it has, the only way I can describe it is, once certain checks have been found in the questions you have answered, then it says, okay, final question. I really don't know who to pick. Well, out of everything, you know what? Let's go with Chikorita. I have a soft spot for Chikorita. What is your partner's nickname? Chikorita? No. They had big dreams. Their family knew what they'd become. They knew what they'd become. I'm going the wrong way. Yes. Their name is Magma. Because they want to become a Meganium and prove Meganium isn't just awful. That Meganium can do better. That Meganium is the way to win and fight and just live in happiness perpetually. Well, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice somewhere. Wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please wake up. Come on, wake up. I need to figure out a voice for Chikorita. Hmm. Ah, you're finally awake. Great. No, I can't keep that up for long. Bugger it, I'm giving them Bulbasaur's voice. I have to fight it for a bit. You're finally awake! Great! Well, where is this? Behold the wonder that is Psyduck's expression. Look at it and its majesty. I found you passed out here. I'm glad you came too. I'm Magna. Happy to meet you. And you are? I don't think I've seen you around before. Huh? Did you say you're a dog? But you look like a normal Psyduck from every angle. It's true. Hold on a second. I have thumbs! I can now lay waste to reality. I have turned into a Psyduck. Whoop. Get that angled just a bit better. So that then I don't blow out my mic if I get excited. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? Come on, it's common courtesy. My name? That's right, my name is... and this'll kill me because... every time they refer to you... This game has a bad habit of saying the player's name more times than it needs to, and not having, like, any pronouns. Which is great in a way, but also awful. I mean, if they have you... say your gender, boy, girl, for the quiz, wouldn't that be a check to say, okay, out of these Pokemon, like a male exclusive one and female exclusive one, like that Pokemon can only be that gender. Like, the only one I have an example for is Salandit, where Salazzle can only be exclusively female, but Salandit can be both. So that would be a thing. Trying to think, is there any male exclusive Pokemon? I think Tauros. Yeah, going with you. Simple, short, and yeah. Okay, you're named You. Well, isn't it a funny name? I think I lost the voice. Somebody, please help me. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge... I didn't switch voices in time. A huge fissure opened up in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in it. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. You're Butterfree, you should be able to handle this. Especially with what the team's gonna go up against soon. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to go help. Tiny Woods, B1F. Below first floor. And... yeah, I know this. And yeah, Psyduck gets the advantage of starting out with one extra move. Water Sport. It's awful. But we have Scratch, which I think is better than Tackle. You have Poke, which is where I originally learned how to say the currency of the Pokemon universe. And if it's not the same currency, then bugger it. How do you pronounce the currency in this in the main Pokemon games when they never tell you. Oops. Well, we got less experience for that. Ew. We are in pain from leveling up. Okay, stats went up. So, yeah, our team. Just giving you a summary. We are Psyduck. Type water. Special abilities, damp and cloud 9. Yes! We have multiple abilities here. So, we prevent any explosions on the dungeon floor, meaning all attempts to use the move Explosion or Self-Destruct will instantly fail. And Cloud 9 changes the weather to clear. We officially screw over both Kyogre and Groudon. We are Water type, and generally, if we were Mudkip, we'd be set for something that's going to come up soon. And then we have our partner, Magna. Grass, standard starter ability, Overgrowth. Or Overgrow, just for grass types. Oh, and just to explain IQ, these are how the AI decides things. So, Item Catcher, Course Checker, Dedicated Traveler, Item Master, all that. So, if we check Magna's IQ, Item Catcher, they'll catch the item if it's thrown. Course Checker, if they have a foe targeted for a move or a thrown item, it will check first for walls. That's so that then they don't use a move that can't be used around corners or a ranged move that's more than just in front of them. And all in all, it just makes them less of a pain. Dedicated Traveler will focus on traveling. It will use moves and items less often. That can be great in longer dungeons. Item Master. I'm pretty sure this just allows them, can use or throw items. And Exclusive Move User. This is so that you can tell them, hey, this move that you keep using, don't. It'll only, the AI will only use moves that you say they can use. Now we're in the second floor. Foes won't move until you do. And I believe it said a bit later, or it said when we first defeated a Pokemon. But if you use a move to defeat a Pokemon, you get more experience. So generally, just use moves to battle. But yes, Magna has leveled up. This is odd since normally I play Mudkip. And Mudkip levels up slow. Like, my usual team, Mudkip Bulbasaur, ends up with Bulbasaur leveling up twice before you level up once, and then twice again. Yeah, genuinely, Bulbasaur is amazing. I was kind of hoping that out of the Pokemon I would get, I was hoping Bulbasaur would be one because I haven't played Bulbasaur yet. Always a partner and never the main character. Yeah. Now we have items. We have just picked up an Oranberry. Currently we have no way of storing more than 2 items. One for myself and one for our partner. Oh yeah, I'm prepared to miss a lot because if you think the accuracy of moves made sense in Pokemon, prepare for disappointment. Seriously, sometimes you will miss astonishingly. Like, if a move in the natural Pokemon games has a 100% chance to hit, you can still miss with it. So it's kind of 1 in 256, but on purpose. And now for the reason I really hoped I wouldn't get Psyduck. And hoped, hold off, Caterpie. Well, I hoped I wouldn't get a water starter besides Mudkip, because Mudkip has some advantages. Other water starters have disadvantages, mostly because this early section of the game, The dungeon right after this has electric-type Pokemon. The dungeon after the next... So, the 4th dungeon has a ton of grass-type Pokemon, and now we're getting, like, type-exclusive moves to that, so enemies start using moves that they would naturally have. Like, instead of Sunkern just using Absorb, it would have a couple of other grass-type moves, and generally, you're going to be screwed. And the only advantage water Pokemon have over most others, they can move on water tiles. So, why couldn't I have been why couldn't I have been something nice, like either a fire-type Pokemon where I would hate myself substantially more at a specific point, because of course there's going to be a water dungeon. Or, better yet, a grass-type Pokemon. Grass-type Pokemon in Blue and Red Rescue Team are absurdly powerful. With that out of the way, I can begin voice acting. Wah. Mommy, where are you? Sniffle. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out of here. Limitations and all that. Okay. My baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Magna, and this is you. Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Look at that face. Look at that face and tell me you don't want to punch it. It's the right amount of smug that you can't feel happy about it. Or if you can, congrats, you're a better person than I. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Magna, and you. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. We received an Oranberry, and a Pecha Berry, and also a Rossberry. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you going to do? Have any plans? Listen, you... If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. See what I mean? They constantly say your name. Well, this is the place. Standard Water Shack number 9. I just so happen to own this part of the land. Yeah, the contractor wasn't too keen on changing the design when I said it wasn't quite what I wanted. Wow. I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a dog, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Psyduck. Well, I should be having an existential crisis almost every 5 minutes. Oh, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, you. I was sure you would like it. This is your mailbox. Sorry. My stomach seems to despise me right now. Very sorry about that. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from Pokemon here. Just like the fissure Caterpie fell into. There have been all sorts of natural disasters recently. Many Pokemon are suffering from these natural disasters. I want to do good. I want to help Pokemon like that. I want to help make the world a safer place for everyone. So, well, I saw how good you were when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to form a rescue team with me? I think we could become the world's #1 rescue team, you? What do you think? I refuse. Huh? Huh? Oh no, please. But you. I'm sure that we would make a first-class rescue team together. Please. Will you please form a rescue team with me? No. Very sorry. Yeah, no, this is the standard. You can't say no, it's a false choice. So form a rescue team. Okay, done deal. From now on, we're partners in our rescue team. So glad you joined. The team's name is... I haven't decided on one. Listen, what would you do if you could make a team and name it? The only thing I can think of for this situation. There we go. Migraine. We are Team Migraine. Because I'm suffering one constantly, being this damn duck. Migraine. I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect for us. Also, are you okay? You seem to be experiencing a large headache. Rescue Team Migraine. Sorry. Got something stuck in my throat. Let's do good starting tomorrow. This is how I decide to play through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. I end up being a damn Psyduck. God, I should have said either Meowth or Psyduck. Because even though we have Damp and Cloud9, I played a water Pokemon too many times in this. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still Psyduck. Why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. Yeah, I feel groggy and sleepy. Not feeling well. I need more sleep. More sleep. I shouldn't have saved. It takes ages. Well, now that I'm rested, I can start tackling the existential crisis I've developed. Ugh. I'm feeling refreshed. Still look like a Pokemon, but... Oh, that's right. That Pokemon. Think it was Magna? We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what they're doing now. I should go out. Well, you're passed out on the front door. Huh? Oh no. Sorry. I was so excited about today, I've been waiting here since dawn. I must have fallen asleep. Anyway, today marks the start of our rescue team. Let's always do our best. But anyway, we don't have any job offers yet. Oh yeah, maybe there's something in the mailbox. Magna checked the mailbox, and we got ourselves a starter kit. I knew it'd be here. It's the rescue team starter set. They always give you one if you start a rescue team. Had to fill out a lot of paperwork, lie about some tax forms for you. Don't worry about it. Magna opened the rescue team starter set. It also probably violated and several laws. There was a rescue team badge, a toolbox, and an issue of the Pokemon News. Yes, there are some good things here. First off, the rescue team badge. It shows that we're a rescue team officially. This is a toolbox. We can carry extra items in this. Not sure why they gave us a toolbox and not, say, backpack. Let's put the stuffed Butterfree gave us in the toolbox now. Items are very useful, so let's use them to our advantage. And finally, a copy of the Pokemon News. It's useful for rescue teams. We'll put the Pokemon News in the mailbox. You should read it later on. Anything else? Is there any other mail? Maybe not. I'm gonna check the mailbox, but it was empty. Okay. So there isn't any mail for us after all. If there were any rescue jobs, we would be getting mail, but nobody knows about us since we're so new a team, I guess. Your mail delivery? Plonk. Don't forget, put mail in Peliper Mouse. Yes, in Peliper Mouse. Put mail in Peliper Mouth. It is the perfect way to transport all mail. Oh, I wonder what it could be. You check the mailbox. Maybe it's a rescue job offer. What does it say? You read the letter. Buzzing. I heard about you from Caterpie. Please, we need your help. Magnemite is in trouble. A strange electromagnetic wave flowed through a dungeon. And it stuck together Magnemite and Magnemite. That isn't enough to form a Magneton. It is not complete. The way it is now. Please, we need help. Buzzing. From Magnemite's friend. What do you think? Do you think we should go? Yes, but first, why write out the buzzing sound? Why? That takes up space on a letter. That's valuable space you could use to give us information. That's the spirit. Let's do our best. And Thunderwave Cape, home of electric type Pokemon. And personal starting wall we're going to face now. Oh, you are here. My friends are in this cavern. My friend should be on B6F. Please help them. Hello, Rattata. But yeah, there was the message saying, instead of just attacking using A, you can use moves to get more experience. So Magna's now level 7. And yeah. Stat increases, no new moves, sadly. So, to tell you why Mudkip is amazing, even though they're a water-type Pokemon as well, the first move they learn, literally the first move you get, a level after you start, is Mud Slap. Now, its accuracy is kind of iffy, but considering it, Nidoran is instantly one-shot by it. Voltorb, Elekid, basically anything that's weak to ground is instantly one-shot at this point. We now have a Poochyena here that we have to hit, and yeah, if you do enough damage to a Pokemon, but don't instantly defeat it, you cause the Pokemon to fear you and run away. That's not too great for experience. So, you gotta be careful. Choose a partner with Team Command and set its tactics and IQ skills. So yeah. I can do that. Tactics. So we can go together, tell them to go after foes, or avoid the first hit. Yeah. The Pokemon will head straight toward any foe it spots. The Pokemon will try to avoid being attacked first. If a foe comes close, the Pokemon will attack. And Let's Go Together just keeps them stuck to you. A Blast Seed, which we can throw, and it instantly blows up a Pokemon that it hits. Or if we eat it, it blows us up. Scratch. Level up. Hopefully we get something good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to do the just stand still without doing anything option. There's a way to do that, but it escapes me. So what I always do is just hit A. It costs you nothing. But yeah, there's Scratch missing. Now let's just do the standard staple of mystery dungeon games. Explore everywhere. And after a while, enemies just spawn. So, yay, Magnus learned Razor Leaf. I could die a bit Chikorita. I would have enjoyed that. Because they're actually one of my favorite Pokemon. But of course, that's just for like, earlier Pokemon. The true favorites are Joltik and Inkay. Sadly, I don't get to play a nice mystery dungeon team that has the quiz, but also has those Pokemon. Because you had Gates to Infinity, which didn't have the quiz, and then you had Super, which I also think didn't have the quiz. Which, I mean, is nice if you want to get something specific and not have to deal with something like, oh, say, oh, you're now Psyduck or Meowth, and you basically don't get to have as much fun. But there's just something about the quiz that makes it all the better. Like, okay, I answered your questions. What Pokemon am I? Oh, cool. I got a Pokemon I like. Or, okay, I'll see how this works. On repeat playthroughs, like you want to play through as each Pokemon that you can be, it does get irritating. But that's why I would say, like, have options. Like, one option is, take the quiz. One option is just select. And I could see the only difference being, like, if you take the quiz, you can get a special item. Whereas just selecting, you get nothing. Like, yeah, you're going to randomly be assigned a Pokemon, or close to randomly. But hey, that's mitigated slightly by having this extra item. Okay, and Scratch. Got some Pecha Berries. And we are at the stairs to the end. I'm mostly looking around not to fight, but to grab extra items. Oh, that was the last use of Scratch we had, so Water Sport. I have no clue what this move does. Floor status to Water Sport. which has the power of fire-type moves. Okay. That kind of sucks. And then we have Disable, so we could disable a move the enemy has. This is why I don't like Psyduck. Thankfully, we were at the end, so we don't have to go through the trouble of, or out of the only bonus attack move we have. Oh, there they are. Let's get them out safely. Generally, you want to use a Pokemon move instead of just a standard A attack. It's just so beneficial. You do more damage, you get extra experience. It's great all around. Rejoice! Rejoice! Our bodies separated. Rejoice. Yay. Yay. Be thankful, you two. You are our heroes. Thank you. We received 500 currency and a Reviver Seed. Now we can just say no to death. As well as a Rossberry. Interestingly enough, we'll never encounter the burn ailment until way later. If my memory serves. Which it doesn't really. The only reason I know as far ahead as I do is because I'm playing Mystery Dungeon on the side. I'm so glad our rescue mission went so well today. I need to confess. Since that was our first job as a rescue team, I was really nervous. I can't believe how tired I am. I'm gonna go home and get some sleep. Let's do good again tomorrow. See you. I had to pay that contractor twice just to get a decent house that I could actually live in. No, we will not save the adventure. I'll save closer to the end, that way then it doesn't take that long. Sigh. Where am I? Maybe... Is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here. Who is it? Someone I know? I can't remember. I think I dreamt something. I can't quite remember what that dream was about. Oh well, today's another day of rescues. I wonder if I have any mail. Better check the mailbox. You checked the mailbox, but there were no mail. There was no new mail about people needing to be rescued. Good morning, you. Aren't you up early? Oh, so you checked the mailbox. So, was there anything? Any rescues requests? Huh? Empty? I guess so. After all, we've only just begun. We got 2 rescues on our belt. 1 official. 1 technically back alley. Oh well, we should go to Pokemon Square. We could check the Peliper post office. They should have jobs posted. The Pokemon Square's over here. Let's go. How convenient that we're right next to it. This is Pokemon Square. Those are the Kecleon brothers. Never steal from them. I wouldn't know. They buy and sell items. That is Felicity's bank. The Persian out front is a greedy bastard, but will guard your money with their life. That's Gulpin. We don't know why he's here. But he can teach you old moves. And that's Kangaskhan. They'll store your items if you don't need them. Especially since you can only carry so many, but Kangaskhan can hold unlimited. We're pretty sure they hold the town's economy hostage. Along with the Kecleons. Really, this town's economy is awful. What do you think? The businesses here help us. Oh, and there's also the Peliper post office. That's up past here. I think we can get rescue job information there. So, how about we go to the office first? No, I need to sell rocks to the Kecleon brothers. Hello. Welcome to the Kecleon shop. Ah, very well. Feel free to examine my merchandise. Ah, damn window shoppers. Oh, you're here to sell. Ah, you're selling rocks. Good, done deal. Thank you so much. Get the hell out. I only ever sell the Kecleon's rocks, since certain requests will have you search for items, and if you already have the item, well, you then don't have to search for it. But yep, there's my standard, what I carry. I only ever bring in an oranberry, a blast seed, and an apple. Because there's no guarantee you'll ever find those items always in a dungeon. Especially some of the later ones. How much do you wish to deposit? Ah, 920 poke. Very well. I will guard it jealously. Your account contains 920 poke. How may I serve you? I await your next visit. Well, off to the post office. That building is the Peliper post office. This is where information is gathered from Pokemon needing rescue in various locations. See? Have a look at this bulletin board. It lists I'm very sorry. It lists rescue jobs. Check it out. Tiny Woods and Thunderwave Cave. So Thunderwave Cave will get a lot more, and this is what you do in the early stages. You just grab everything. And since yeah. So we're just going to take the Thunderwave Cave jobs. See? There were jobs listed, right? If you want to do a rescue job, you have to first select tutorial stuff. Basically, you have to accept the job, and then you have to confirm it by taking the job. You can only accept 8 jobs at a time, and you can only confirm unlimited jobs at any given moment. But I don't remember what happens if you take on a job and then don't complete it. I'm pretty sure it just holds over, but it's a bit confusing, and I don't want to risk it or test anything. At least on stream. So, we've taken our jobs, we're off to Thunderwave Cave. Oh yeah, the reason you also sell rocks. They're helpful because you can throw them. They don't do much damage, but they sell for a ton. Especially for what their value is. And I mean value as in an item to use in the dungeon. Because, I mean, there are plenty of other items that are much more valuable. The seeds, for instance, are more valuable than gravel rocks. And the only upside between gravel rocks and seeds is that you can only carry a certain number of seeds. Whereas gravel rocks, you can carry an amount and they stack. So basically, with gravel rocks, you get a bonus of you can carry a load, but aside from that, they really aren't useful. Hence why I sell them to the Kecleon brothers. And that is the power of Chikorita. So I say Bulbasaur is amazing. That's because they're a tank. Chikorita, if memory serves, is generally a glass cannon. But can also be a tank. So, they're basically going to be your paladin. if I were to give an analogy, except minus the lay on hands ability and add just all the damage. Because seriously, Chikorita will start doing some serious work. Right now, we're basically a mage. A crummy, low-level mage. And I only say that because out of our abilities, we can lessen the damage of fire, which isn't that bad considering our partner. But, it's not worth it. Especially since how things are normally. The only time your partner will get hit is if you aren't the main focus. And that'll only happen in a few situations. But yeah, in these little corridors, your partner's going to be the one to... Or, you're going to be the one taking the hits. Oh, wait. I can do this. I can actually fail at assisting. Well. There we are. Yeah, I have no clue what the hell to do in those types of situations. Especially when you just continuously miss. So, I have 22 uses of Scratch. We're on the 3rd floor of Thunderwave Cave. And I'm already almost out. I'm granted I wasted one foolishly. But it's never a good idea. But here we are. So for rescue missions, you gotta find a friendly Pokemon and then shine your badge and they'll be teleported out safely. And this is where the game tries to trick you a bit. If you take multiple jobs in a dungeon, it will try and... Well, this is just a general thing in case you only have one job in the dungeon, but it'll ask you if you want to leave after completing the objective. Obviously, if you have multiple jobs in the same dungeon, you don't want to do that, because then you gotta go back into the dungeon, and it's not that helpful. But, say you're only one job into the dungeon, and already it's pretty evident that you aren't going to complete the others. Either because you're low on supplies, or generally, you just plain did something wrong, and I screwed that up. I just instinctively went for, oh wait, a Pokemon, that's free experience, hit it. Man. Now that's 2 jobs done, and because this is only 5 floors, oh, that's a lot of experience I would love to have. But don't have the points to devote to it. So, we have reached our destination floor. That's just a dead end, so... 3 elect kids found and 3 saved. Now, at this point, we could teleport out, but since this is the last floor of the dungeon, we can continue exploring, thus getting more experience and a couple more items along the way. Like that cherry berry. So, we now have the cure for paralysis. And an Oranberry. So now we can leave. And we're good. So now we get our rewards. 100 Poke and a Max Elixir, as well as 5 rescue points. Once you get enough rescue points, you rank up your rescue team, and thus can accept harder jobs, which pay more. To get to the next rank, we have to get 50 points total. So right now, this is 15. Yeah. We got 10 gravel rocks, which is just tons of money. And by tons, I mean 50. And there's the Elect Kid. At the end, another 100 and a max elixir. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. Nope, no save. Because it takes too long. Sigh. 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 Again? Am I dreaming again? It's that Pokemon again. Huh? They're talking to me. I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? Wow, it's shaking. An earthquake? Whoa, it's getting worse. For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... Sigh. And we wake up like nothing ever happened. Hello? Who said that? Hello. You are you, correct? Seriously, who said that? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. Ah, now I'm gonna have to get that floor repaired. We're pleased to meet you. We are Dog Trio. Last night during the earthquake, our child, Diglett, was attacked. He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb somewhere so high up. That is why we must call upon you for your help. You. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a very vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please. We need your help. We must go. At least they repaired the floor. Sigh. That was so sudden. There was no time to even say no. Too bad. I'd better go. Good morning, you. Huh? You were just asked to take on a rescue mission? Yes. Our child, Diglett, was captured. He was taken to Mount Steel's summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go. And we can check our mail. Just store that. And as well, we could take more jobs. And there's no time sensitivity for this. This is during the era of non-time sensitive quests. So, you're free to continue the story at any time you want. If you wanted to get to the highest rank an adventure group can get, go right ahead. If you wanted to, say, amass a huge stockpile of valuable items, go right ahead. You just want to continue the story and just go through with it? Again, go right ahead. Have fun with it. Oh yeah, annoyingly, any gravel rocks you get from rescue rewards, don't stack with gravel rocks you just picked off the ground. Of course, you can buy gravel rocks, you can buy big apples, you can buy reviver seeds. You can buy a lot of things from the Kecleon shop. Now, I've only talked you through the green Kecleon right now. Their brother, on the other hand... Welcome to the Kecleon Wares. The shop for orbs and TMs. Yep, he sells you moves. Oh, very well. Do examine my merchandise. I have chosen it with pride. So yes, return, secret power, escape, and hurl orb. Yes, these are bloody expensive. Just wait until you see what else we can use money for. So you can buy standard items, you can buy moves and orbs. I'll get into what orbs are later. And if it seems like, oh cool, you have 1,420 Poke. Hey, that should be a lot for this stage. No, it isn't. It is a drop in the bucket of compared to what we will need. So sadly, no new jobs, but we can instead head out and do some work. So the Diglett will be stuck on Mount Steel for a bit because we're going to Tiny Woods. We already have the Oranberry, so we're fine there. And this is slightly to level up because the Pokemon in Mount Steel will annihilate you if you aren't prepared. So I'm level 11 and 10. And that is through just passively leveling up. If you decide to be cheap and not use your moves to get bonus experience, then oh man, you're going to be lower level than I am. And generally, actually, I probably have gone to Mount Steel like right after this normally. But because I only have one attack in which to support my partner, and I'm the one heading into the danger, I wouldn't mind grinding some experience to get to the next move. Hopefully something that is an offensive skill, because you generally want 2 moves that allow you to attack. And again, Chikorita is kind of a deity of damage, where Bulbasaur is your tank. They learn Leech Seed, Poison Powder, and Vine Whip. They generally do more of a tanking job, especially since their general stat lineup seems to gear them more towards being a tank. Chikorita just does damage. So we found our client. If this was just an internal rescue, and we could leave, we aren't. Because again, head around for items. And yeah, I'm going to want to move like Razor Leaf on myself. Sometimes that can be absurdly helpful. And I'm just going to continue moving on. Because thankfully the AI is competent enough to know, okay, attacking would be good here. Oh yeah, and if you just want to move diagonally, you just hold right bumper. So if I'm correct... Oh. Well, that's sad. I was hoping that by moving up, that would just unblock the path for our partner to attack the Pidgey. Avoid the Sunkern. Thankfully take care of it. Scratch. But yeah, when it gets late game, doing damage is very helpful. Like that bonus experience. And this is a weird thing. So, I think this was a version thing. Where, for this, I had to go into the dungeon to give the client the item. Now, I'm not exactly sure why, but when I'm playing this personally, on my DS, for some reason, I just have to get to the end of the dungeon, and then I give the client the item. I don't have to find them in the dungeon. And I'm thinking that's one of a few things. Either you can find them in the dungeon, give them the item there, and I just haven't been lucky enough to find the client in the dungeon. Or, if you don't find them in the dungeon, you can give them the item outside. So we just traded an Oranberry for a Cherry Berry, but also Gravel Rocks. Seriously, I need to look into why sometimes you go into the dungeon to deliver the item and other times you don't. Ah, yes. Put mail in Peliper mouth. Always safe travels in Peliper mouth. Well, we got Rescue Team Basics, and we currently have no jobs. So, sometimes when Peliper delivers mail, they'll also deliver special job requests. They'll just be an extra job that you can take on. Okay. Sell the gravel rocks. And sell the other gravel rocks. So yeah, one gravel rock is 5 poke. And I count that as really good. Since generally seeds, except for revival seeds, will only pay you 1. Not great. And if I'm correct, right now... yeah. So Magna's not equipped with any item, but I have an Oranberry, and that's fine. So let's just store the paltry sum of money I have. And check the Peliper post office for any extra jobs. Okay, this is perfect. Deliver a blast seed and 2 rescues. Excuse me. So, we're at 25. We're halfway into the next rank of being adventurers. Or rescue. Rescuers. Brain's a bit fried right now, just gonna say it. And again, I want an extra move that can deal damage. Mostly because without it, that'll make going through Mount Steel a massive pain. And if I don't get anything, I at least want to be strong enough that I can hit Steel-type Pokemon with Scratch and take them out in one shot. That's the biggest problem. Mount Steel, there's Steel types. And just in case you thought, okay, playing the Meowth shouldn't be too bad, and I like a challenge, Mount Steel has fighting types. Only 2 of Tyrogue and Medicham. Or, I don't think it's Medicham. Meditite? I don't remember exactly what it's called. Oh, but the fighting psychic type Pokemon. And that always has... or that always looks like it's meditating. And in its evolved form just turns from blue to red, essentially. I'm awful when it comes to Pokemon names, except for a few. Starters are easy, but that's because starters. Ah. Oh yeah, one thing I need to do. So, there we are. So, what I've just done is, I've selected a move to set. By selecting a move to set, that means instead of going through the whole menu business, I can just hit a button combination to activate it. Now, sadly, I can't choose this, but... So instead of just pressing A to attack, if I'm holding down left bumper, then I do the set move. Sadly, it doesn't tell you like how many uses you have left. You can just attempt to use it, and then it'll say up can't, or something else. Generally, if you're out of uses on a move, you're just plumb out of luck. So we found Rattata and rescued them. No. Yes. We got ourselves a blast seed just in case we didn't find one for the client on the next floor. This is why I carry items with me. And aside from gravel rocks, store everything. So there's our client who wanted the blast seed. They have left the dungeon. No, yes. And I'll just say this. No, it's definitely not the fact that I came in with the item already, hence the client is already there. Because I do that on my personal thing as well. And it's hard to just not go into the menu to use the set move. It's just kind of instinctive. And sometimes I'll do it just because I want to see how many uses I have left. Like right now, okay, I have 3. I'm level 12, and in pain from leveling up. Apparently it's very painful. We got some extra money. Helpful, since sometimes quests just don't pay out. But it's useful to just gather items. Okay. Yes, use the item, or use the badge to teleport them out of here. I know, yes. Because again, it's just worth it. Okay. Attack. We get ourselves some gravel rocks. And I'm plumb out of luck here because, oh, I have 1 use of scratch left. Now, I'm not sure if you have to finish them off with an attack move. I just do so because then I know for certain, and oftentimes it's just 1 shot. But hey, we're done. Thanks for rescuing me. Max Elixir. It's nice to be stocking up on those. We got Sunkern. 100 Poke and points. So we got paid at least once. A Max Elixir and points. So we've really stocked up on Max Elixirs. That might be something I take into Mount Steel. Because Max Elixirs restore your uses of moves. And I accidentally saved just Force of Habit from my personal play through of this. Okay, we got more mail. This'll happen for a while, just because we're getting news. And the news will mostly be tips. Oh. Okay then, we got 2 jobs here. So, also you can see what you'll get. Generally, these will be much better for reward. So, 200 Poke, and Max Elixir and something else. And you have Wonder Mail, so if I'm correct, that allows you to then send that code to your friend, and they can then play through the same mission as well. I don't really know. Never really had a chance to test it. But for now, let us just sell our stuff. Okay, so yeah. I was wrong. Blast seeds actually sell for something. Apples don't really. But then again, you can get a lot of apples. Now we've made money selling rocks. We can store everything we won't carry with us. Especially since yeah, store those. I'm gonna want a stockpile of them. So, Blast Seeds are useful for one other thing. Say you only have a normal type move and you're going up against a bunch of steel types. Well, much like Persona with the almighty damage, nothing resists the Blast Seeds. Ah. Okay, we got Tiny Woods there. Okay, I'm not going to accept those because even though I could get more Tiny Woods jobs in the next bulletin board update, if I don't, then I'll have those jobs there until I complete them. Whereas mail or bulletin board jobs, it's just more personal preference, I guess. Don't know why I was trying to rationalize it as something you should do yourself. Really, it's just more, I'm not going to take them because I don't want to keep procrastinating on continuing the story. And just label it getting stronger and stockpiling supplies. I mean, technically it is stockpiling supplies because I'm going to need this later. Because once you get into the later dungeons, you aren't going to be finding apples as frequently. Oh, and I just realized we have the end. We have the stairs to the next floor at the beginning. Surefire way to trip me up. Put the end at the beginning. And I hit almost every button besides the one that allowed me to attack. That's why I use the menu. Like, using the set move is nice and all, since you don't have to open up the menu and go through a process. But honestly, it's better to develop some sort of rhythm. Okay. Oh, there we go. Pressed Y a couple of times and nothing happened, so I had to make sure before I just attacked a wall, because the game is smart, but it can't protect against user error. Or at least not easily. There's some money. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering about those tiles on the floor, those are wonder tiles. I could have shown what they do, but I'll just explain it. If you are ever debuffed, either with like attack down, defense down, whatever, you can step on a wonder tile and it will remove that effect. And that is extremely nice, especially since sometimes the debuff will last until the end of the floor. And then you're stuck with it until you find the stairs down. Or until you find a wonder tile, oftentimes in the same room. Which, on its own, can be pretty frustrating. As we go around... Actually, yeah, no. Let's head to the next floor. As useful as it is to explore, sometimes you have to say, nah, I'm just going to continue moving on. So, to just talk about this, disable kinda sucks. Since, generally, you're going to, if you're the one in control of the Pokemon who has disabled, or disabled, you generally act first. It's slightly turn-based in that way of you will act before your opponent unless your action gets you in range of the opponent before they attack. But this means if they haven't attacked already, disable will do nothing. So, since you're also most likely going to be the first thing they target, you have to survive one of their attacks for you to disable it. Psyduck only has a few redeeming qualities. they learn Psychic-type moves. Sadly, I think only as a Golduck, and just barely, and because they don't have a Mudkip effect and obtain Psychic-type as a secondary typing when they evolve, you don't get it as a stab, which I'm at least 30% sure is also in this. Oh yeah, and don't worry about that message about getting hungry. That just means if you still had more of the dungeon, you needed to eat before your stomach content reaches 0. Because if it reaches 0, every step you take after reaching 0 will then count towards health damage and slowly tick down each step. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, that song's going to get stuck in your head quite easily. Yep, we went from normal to bronze rank. We are now going to start getting D rank jobs since all our jobs before were E. F is just file work. And to save my voice, I'm not going to voice literally everything, especially if it's a reoccurring dialogue. Like, when you just finish a day of work. Basically, if it's non-story progression, it's going to be the same. Checking our mailbox. Sleep Seed for Thunderwave Cave. Going to accept. And going to check the Peliper post office. After selling to the Kecleon brothers, because we got... Sell, not buy. Because we have gravel rocks. And seriously, trust me on this. You're going to want to store up a ton of money during this point. And it's nice that the game doesn't have you pay a fee to store items. Or withdraw them. Same with the bank. You don't have any sort of pay to get money out of the bank. You have to pay some money, which is stupid. And sadly, the bank also doesn't have interest. So, I'm going to take, sadly, one at a time because, of course, there we are. I'm going to take all of our blast seeds with us. So we have 4 blast seeds to use, an oranberry and apple. I need something more. I'm going to take a reviver seed. Now we are good. If you're wondering why, Skarmory is kind of a difficult thing. Especially if you are a bloody Psyduck. Or your partner's grass. Because Skarmory's typing just has to be what it is. Okay, except that because it's also Thunderwave Cave. We now have 2 Thunderwave Cave requests. Eventually that bulletin board will reset. And any jobs that are on there will go. Not going to take any other jobs because I'm geared up for taking on Skarmory. And there is no dialogue difference based on your rank at any point in the story. It is just based on what side jobs you can get. Here we are, Mount Steel. So, Diglett was whisked to its peak. That's right. The peak is 9F. Thank you for helping. Farewell. If I mess up Dugtrio's voice at all, I cannot keep enough voices that are not reoccurring in my head. So excuse me for any reuse or changing of voices, aside from the main in character that I will be voicing the entire time. Magna. Just because they're with us the entire game. Let's go. Mount Steel, first floor. Yep. Ain't it great when moves fail? So, since I've talked a lot about this game, I wanted to talk about some stream stuff. So, I got Nightbot set up, and added a couple of commands. Currently, the only few commands that you can use right now are... Well, I should say the only custom ones are... Who are you? With the question mark. Artist, which points you in the direction of the artist who has done the icon in the lower right corner, as well as my starting, ending, and be right back scenes, plus the background image for my streams, just to fill in empty space. And the final one is, in case you enjoy my content and want to find out where my old VODs are, I have that. So just old VODs. And that is currently all I have set up. Aside from, the standard reoccurring message saying, hey, if you enjoy my content, please consider following, as it just helps. So, I don't know, the way I'm quite happy I got that set up. It's... Okay. Retreat. Because I needed something that hit with, and I think Razorly the special attack based. You just can't take Aeron on with Scratch or any normal type move, because Steel. This is where learning Mud Slap is so useful. And Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a bit weird with how it handles stats. You got attack, defense, special attack, special defense, but nothing about speed. So, I actually have no clue what decides why a move hits and why it doesn't. Like, right here you can see HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense. I mean, you have IQ, but that's more based on how smart the Pokemon is. And even then, that's more for an AI standpoint. So, it's primarily something that doesn't weigh heavily, or I should say as heavily. Oh, we made it to the 5th floor, and there's Meditite, I think. Yep, Meditite. This is the thing I was talking about. If you're a Meowth, Meditite and Tyro will just tear away at you. And now we have Geodude. And if I could take control of my partner, I would. Because they're special. I mean, they at least try and use moves. But it's one of those situations no matter how good the AI programming is, at default, it's not going to be that great. So, if you are wondering, there is a way to make the AI more specialized and also give it more options. So, you saw that message about a Pokemon picking up a gummy? Gummies will restore your hunger a slight bit. In addition to that, they teach you tactics and also raise your IQ. The color of the gummy refers to a specific type of Pokemon. Orange, I believe, is for ground. Red is for fire. So, info. A food item that somewhat fills the Pokemon's belly. When given to a rescue team member, it raises the Pokemon's IQ. And I was wrong, it's fighting type. So, let's chow down. Somewhat disliked the gummy, but we got PowerPoint checker. Yep. And to feed a gummy to your allies, you just tell them to use it after giving it to them. They somewhat disliked it, but now they have PowerPoint checker. So, say I check IQ. They now have this. The Pokemon will stop using linked moves that are on the verge of delinking, and it also stops using moves with no power points left. Yes, the AI is so bad that it genuinely has a problem deciding to stop using a move that is out of usability. So the AI will just continue using a move that has run out of uses. And it's just it's just awful. Well, and now we just slowly make our way to where I hope the next spot is. And yeah, we haven't leveled up at all here, except for maybe once. So, now you have the other reason why I brought the blast seeds. As soon as we get to Skarmory, those are going to be invaluable. Okay. Tail Whip. Because thankfully that lowers their defense. And because we used a move, we get extra experience. That is how I'm rationalizing it, just in case. Oh no. Okay, Tail Whip. Okay, you got focus energy, so now you have a higher chance of critting. There's Vice Grip. Oh! Apparently I was wrong. Causes paralysis in the target. A Pokemon inflicted by paralysis. So never mind, I was thinking of it like the normal Pokemon move of Disable. Never mind, Disable is awesome. Disregard past me. They're an idiot and don't understand what they're talking about. Okay. Oh. Well, that's saddening. Let's see about this. Oh yeah. So Growl can be used to hit an area Pokemon. Tail Whip only in front of you. And now we deal with this. Tail Whip. Hope that the AI actually helps here. Yep. Oh yeah, being on the receiving end of Bite isn't as awful, since you can literally move out of the way. You see an attack coming, just don't bother with it. I'm having to play so differently from how I normally play. And that's actually an amazing feeling. Oh, yeah. We are full up on items. So, with that, let's eat our apple. That fills our belly. Regular apples only do 50. Big apples, full restore. Wrong move. Please. Oh, thank goodness Vice Grip missed. Okay, so one thing I'm going to maybe do, depends on if we have it. I thought we picked... Yep, we did. I've ingested a Max Elixir. So now, I have Scratch again. Now, if only I could hit with it. Having Scratch is a huge safety net now. Okay. Oranberry. Eating an Oranberry fully heals you. Or at least close to that. I'm not sure if there is an item that does fully heal you. If there is, it just escapes me right now. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. For once, the partner was the one who was hit. That was interesting. Normally, you're the one taking the hits. Okay, top floor. Hardware and kidnap child. Look! Look you! Diglett's over there! Hey, are you alright? We've come to rescue you. That's way too close. I'm scared. I don't think that was much better. You. No, that's not right. That's not right. You. What do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release them. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frightened me so. Every night we've had them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. That's not true. Well, it's true there have been many quakes lately, but it would take more than Diglett's family going wild under the ground to cause earthquakes. You be quiet. We'll fight if you keep that up. It's no good. Skarmory is too agitated to listen to reason. Slightly lost the voice, but also doing the voice for Skarmory is murder on my vocal cords. Especially since I'm running out of beverage. We'll have to figure it out. And may I introduce you to Yeet the Seed. And one more should be enough. No. Interesting. And final one. Wow. I'm just happy that this hasn't gone as bad as I thought it would. There we go. That's about 75 damage. You grew to level 13. Ow. I've advanced. Yeah. We got a lot. And Magna learned Reflect. I have no clue what that does in this. Just my memory of Mystery Dungeon isn't that great since normally I load myself up with attacks. With like one move on the side as like, yeah. Yeah, I kind of need that. Grr. Can't keep up. Flee for now. Hey there. We chased Skarmory off. It's okay now. Come down over here. I can't. I'm too scared to move. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait. Whoa. Sheesh. Look at this cliff. I can't see the bottom. You, what'll we do? We can't get across this. Speak for yourself. I'm pretty sure I can fly. Psyduck can fly, right? In some regard. Maybe? If not, if I had a water-type move, I could slowly erode away the rock to make myself a side so that then I can just... Sorry. Yeet myself over there. And then do the same to get back. Oh, hi. You're the Magnemite we saved. We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Hold on to us tight, Buzz. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you, Buzz. Oh, I was very scared. Maybe because I was somewhere so high up. My feet feel like they're still walking on air. Feet? Feet? He has them. Feet. Well, you're safe now. That's what counts. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh. You... You've been rescued. Great, great. Huh? What was that? Am I hearing voices? Again? Whoops. You can't see us. That's terribly rude of us. Hello, Doug Trio here. Oh, Papa. Diglett, you had us worried. You're not hurt. Nope. I was scared, but I'm alright. It's all thanks to you's team. Thank you for everything. You are heroes. Please thank our Magnemite friends. We couldn't have done this rescue with... Yeah, we couldn't have done it without them. Really. Oh, how rude of us. Thank you so much. No. It was the only thing to do. And how both our evolved forms are joined trios. I felt a certain kinship. After all, Pokemon must help each other. I'm impressed. Sincerely, thank you. We must be going, you. Magna? Bugger it. Thank you. Farewell. I might have given Diglett Dugtrio's voice. I couldn't tell the difference. But yes, we got an Pecha Scarf and Ginseng. Ginseng's a drink, and the Pecha Scarf, basically, as its name implies, is a scarf with the effect of a Pecha Berry. So we are immune to poison and horribly poisoned. So yeah, that would be the introduction to pseudo-equipment. Since for Pokemon, not everything will work for everyone, except scarves. Scarves work for all body types. We'll be on our way to... Oh wait, don't go away. What is it? Would you like to join our team? Join your team. We'd have to file some extra work forms, but that would sound interesting. Yes. We couldn't have done the last job if you weren't around. I thought we would need more help. I thought we could use your help in the future. Don't you think so too? Yeah, more members are needed. So will you join our rescue team? Rescue team? That sounds fun. Seriously though, we're going to have to fill out so many forms. Don't worry about it. I am an expert at this, and I'll only slightly steal your identity. What was that? Nothing. But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Is there anywhere we can live in this area? Well, I mean, there's the old power plant, but we don't own that yet. Oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you later. Various buzzing sounds. That's too bad. Looks like we need to find places for Pokemon to live if we want some, if we want them to join our rescue team. Oh, I know. We should go to the Pokemon Square tomorrow. There's an interesting shop called the Wigglytuff Club. There wasn't anyone when we went the other day. It might be open tomorrow, though. The shop is beside Felicity Bank. Wigglytuff is usually there. We might get some useful information there. So that's tomorrow. We'll go to Pokemon Square. And I'm going to save. And hold on this screen, just so that then I can take the time to rest my throat, get myself a more drink, and just going to do that so that then... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're asleep. But now we have music, because before it was just, there's no music on the save screen. Anyway, be back in a bit. Enjoy the break. And I am back. Bip. Now we're good. Sigh. Sigh. Again. It's that dream again. Except I have much more clarity of voice. That Pokemon. Who could it be? Huh? I can hear it a bit better this time. What? Human. My role? Wait, please tell me more. I can't. Drifting off. Sigh. Next morning. Morning. Morning, you. Yeah, that's my name. Ha 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 ha. What's the matter? You haven't woke up yet? Oh. Been having strange dreams? What was strange about them? I told Magna about my dreams. And then the spaceship comes out of nowhere, the spider invasion happens, everything's in ruins, human uprising, spider or clairvoyancy happens, all chaos, and then the lizard people show up, and it's insane. Okay then. You said you're actually a dog, right? So maybe those dreams have some connection to how you became a Pokemon? By the way, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to being a dog? It's true, I haven't thought that much about it, but I miss having moss. It's great being covered in moss. Just the best feeling. Do you want to become a dog again? I'm not sure. Huh? What's the matter? Having trouble deciding? There we go. Excuse me. Well, maybe so. It must be more fun for you to be here with me. Kind of not. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have stolen my identity and, as such, have immediately used it to file several bits of false paperwork that allow me to now live here and run a business. Then again, I don't know about the laws of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon world. Well, that's something to consider for sometime later, but Anyway, we were supposed to go to Pokemon Square today. Do you remember? We needed information on how we can add members to the rescue team. Let's get going. And if I'm correct, you start with 2 environments already, and I think they're based on your party members. Oh, and of course, to the north we have Whiscash Pond. There's something about that later, but nah. Right now, no worries. Also, yeah, we could sell ginseng for a lot. But we aren't. Just going to sell the gravel rocks, and then... info. A drink that boosts the power of the Pokemon's set move. It may not have any effects on certain kinds of moves. It also slightly fills the Pokemon's belly. So that's more if we want to, say... take it into a dungeon and we know our set move is amazing for the dungeon. Like grass-type Pokemon going into a water area. You're going to want to use that because your set move is either going to be a normal-type move in Tackle, or it's going to be a grass-type move like Razor Leap or Vine Whip. It's just something. But now we just take everything and shove it into the storage. And yeah, the storage is endless. We only have a limited amount of space for our personal stuff. And this is why I stored up on apples. Because we're going to start going into our supplies unless we go to earlier dungeons. Since now, any dungeon, Mount Steel onward, should have only gummies for us to find. And those only work for food if you're the same type. Otherwise, you get lesser amounts. Okay. We're now going to withdraw all our money. And I'm going to show you why. Hi, friends. Oh, I've already made a horrible mistake, but I'm going to stick with it. Friends are my treasures. Welcome to Wigglytuff's Club, a circle of friends. Oh, is this your first visit here? Oh, I get it. You started a rescue team too, didn't you? You come to the right place. I sell friend areas to add members to your team. Since you're here for the very first time, I'll give you 2 friend areas for free. Let's do it. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. Let's be friends. Ta. Congratulations. You can now go to Wild Plains and also Miss Rice Forest. Now you can recruit Pokemon that live in those 2 friend areas. How do you recruit new members? Well, if you're fighting and beating them up, eventually they'll just say, no, please stop. I'll join you. I'll do whatever I want. And then you hold them at gunpoint until they say yes, sign a contract, and then their soul is mine. I'm Wigglytuff. And that is the general gist of it. You just beat them up until they decide, yeah, I want to be your friend. Sometimes they will come to admire you as a friend. In that case, they may ask to join your team. Just keep trying, and remember, stare into their eyes as you beat them up. That way their soul tastes better. Buzzing. If you're giving friend areas away, can you also give my friends access to the power plant area? I also want to join the rescue team. Okay, gotcha. I'm giving it away today. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. Let's be friends. Congratulations. You can now go to the power plant. You can terrorize people there and cut off our power. Yes, now I can join their team. Yay. Sorry, I know my friend turned down your offer yesterday. Please reconsider. Also, they seem to want to really join your team. I apologize, but could you give them a second chance? Oh wow! Don't forget, we were the ones to ask in the first place. So yes, that'd be awesome. Glad to have you on board. Alright, good on you. Don't get your identity stolen. Do your best and try not to hinder their work. I will do my best. Yay. Magnemite became a team member. Chikorita now has one more identity to steal. Give a nickname? No. I would, but then I'd be incentivized to figure out nicknames for literally every single Pokemon I could get. I'll be resting up in the power plant friend area. If you want... If you want me to tag along, just come and get me from there. Okay? You can go to your friend areas by taking the left path from your rescue team base. There's a sign on the path that should tell you where. So you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. That's all the giveaways today. Now you pay me. If you want more friend areas, I have to buy them. And time to show you why it's a bit of a pain. You see that? You see that amount for a swamp? Oddly enough, Peanut Swamp wasn't there in my original thing, so there are a few things that are different. But we can check which Pokemon. So Pidgey's friend area is Flyaway Forest. Spearows is Ravaged Field. Nidoran is the Safari. Psyduck is Turtleshell Pond. Hold on. You can already go to that friend area. So yes, you have 2 friend areas at the start. One for yourself and one for your teammate. Geodude's is Mount... Hold on. Yeah, Mount Deep Green. Magnemite is the power plant. Voltorbs is the power plant as well. Pinsir should be, yep, Overgrown Forest. Chikorita is Bio Plain. Oh, never mind. I checked some. Yeah, so Psyduck and Chikorita have those. So those were starting areas we got. Sunkern's is Jungle. Skarmory's is Ravaged Fields. Tyrogue's is Mount Discipline. Elekid's should be the power plant. Poochyana's is the Wild Plains, which we can already go to. And yep, power plant. Zigzagoon, Wild Plains as well. Wurmple is Mistrise Forest. You have Aron, which is Mount Cleft, which Wigglytuff doesn't know about. So sometimes you won't get a friend area until later in the game. So yeah. That is a bit of a problem. Meditite is Mount Discipline. Minun is Thunder Meadow. Beltoy should be Ancient Glyph. Ancient Relic, I mean. And then Beldum is Magnetic Quarry. So, when buying areas, you have to keep in mind where you get what Pokemon. Especially with something like Peanut Swamp, where it will cost you an arm and both legs. So, let's consider what we could get. I think we get Mount Discipline, since that'll be most fighting Pokemon covered. Next, we go for the cheapest one, Mount Deep Green. Just simple. It's only 130. Now we have a couple of options. We take Jungle. Now, We could grab the Safari and Overgrown Forest, and that's all our money gone. We could buy one of the thousands, and that's all our money gone. Or Flyaway Forest and one of the others. I think Safari and Overgrown Forest are a good option. Flyaway Forest is also nice. I can't remember if we've seen any Pokemon that need the Safari, so... You know what? Instead, we're going Flyaway Forest and... Give it a second. The Overgrown Forest. Since that should give us a nicer coverage. Thankfully, we can check. So yeah, we need a couple. So yeah, there would be the Safari. Rattata, not Rattata, Spearow and Skarmory share Ravage Plain. Aeron is Mount Clef, which we don't have. Minun. So yeah, we actually have covered the main Pokemon we want to get. Ravage Plains would be next, because that would cover 2 Pokemon. Something's happening in the square. Let's just store all our money. And just quickly check items. Yep, we're good. Check jobs. Okay, we got more Tiny Woods. And tons of Mount Steel. So, accept that, an orange gummy, and an escape orb. Yeah, let's grab the Tiny Wood since they don't seem to be leaving. Then we're taking on... Oh yeah, we need to clear up Thunderwave Cave stuff. So, we're taking all the Mount Steel jobs. We probably have an escape orb, we definitely have a max elixir. We don't have orange gummies, but they should be easy enough to find. And we have a rescue to do. And we can't accept any more jobs because we've hit capacity. I forgot about taking those 2 Thunderwave Cave jobs. That's not the right mix. I mix pomegranate juice with water to dilute it, and if you get it just right, it's really nice and just glides down your throat and really helps. But this is more pomegranate juice, so I get more of that flavor. Which isn't bad, it just... I'm not used to it. Well, time to see what's going on. Huh? What's going on over there? There seems to be a commotion. Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. But my friend needs a gust of wind, please. Hi. What's going on? Huh? That scene there? Jumpluff's begging for a rescue mission. I'm not finding any luck. See that guy? Yeah, the one in the middle with the pointy nose. He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team. But his team's greedy. Only doing work for pay. I mean, what are they? A rescue team constantly putting their lives at risk? They don't deserve pay, right? They can't take charity cases. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for them. Wait. Oh, what? What do you want? Oh, it's Alakazam. That's Alakazam. Hey, rather cold-hearted, aren't you? To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Or else. Grr. Okay, I'll do it. Wow. That Shiftry agreed without argument. Say, who are they? What? You don't know it's Alakazam's team. They're the most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains. That's Tyranitar. He takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's the leader, Alakazam. He doesn't like physical attacks, so he instead fights with magical psychic powers. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. Apparently, he's memorized everything that happened in the world. Alakazam does all the commanding in the team. He's clearly in charge. Thank you. No need for thanks. It's only natural that you get help. If anyone turns you down again, come see me. Take care. Cool. I wouldn't expect less from a gold rank rescue team. What's wrong? Completely lost that voice. What's up? It's fine. Nothing. Let's go. That duck. No, couldn't be. Ew. That was scary. Sheesh. Cool. You. We need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. Maybe start an organization. Maybe start guilds. And then have wars. Eventually leading to one guild ruling over all others in a political power struggle. Yes. I feel my calling has been obtained. Not if I can help it. I need to broaden my horizon of voices I can do reliably. Better give, like, smaller characters just standard speech. Good morning, you. Okay, job list. We've already taken jobs. No mail today, so we're off to Mount Steel after we go to the square and get ourselves situated with items. Because right now, we don't have the items we need to deliver. No, not store. I need to take. So we need... we don't have an escape orb or the gummy. Ooh. Okay. Job list. Yeah, we meet... I can grab the max elixir, though. I can at least grab that. Yep, not store. I have a bad habit of that. So, yeah, we have plenty of max elixirs. Especially since we'd only really take them if I felt like, okay, we need the extra oomph. So, let's head on out after we check on our friends. We could bring Magnemite with us, but you can only have so many members of the party. So here's ponds, and this is where I live. This is Turtleshell Pond. It's boring. I mean, we got, what, 2 bridges? Okay, this house is kind of nice. Plains. Yep, this is your standard, just basic grass area. You get this for both Chikorita and Bulbasaur, if I'm not mistaken. Mountain Rage, we got Mount Deep Green and Mount Discipline. So yeah, you got Mount Deep Green. Then you have Mount Discipline. Yeah. And if I'm correct, yeah, you can see how many Pokemon can fit in that area. And you'll only ever recruit, I believe, 1 of the Pokemon at a time. I may be mistaken. I'm not going to bore you with going everywhere. So, yeah, just know there's a lot you can do. I believe it's all Pokemon up to Gen 3 in this. Yeah. So, we can just rush to where we need to go to meet the clients. Or, we can explore and make sure we get the orbs. Okay, that's a Hurl Orb, not exactly what we needed. Of course, we can also attempt to recruit Pokemon. Sadly, certain Pokemon we can't get. I wouldn't mind getting another move on myself. Because right now I'm just kind of a one-trick pony with Scratch. Because I have to be sparing with my use of Disable. It's basically a free 3 turns of attacks. Spearow. Yeah. Oh yeah, just saying this. I'm very sorry about how the map works in this. I really wish I could just force it to the top screen, but I don't think I can do that in this. I'm pretty sure that was an Explorer's thing. Where you could change what the top screen was. Instead of just your party view. And annoyingly in this, I've hit select. That allows you to view the map a bit better. And I'm pretty sure that Spearow would have joined us if we had the Ravaged Fields. Sometimes you can just tell by the disappearing animation. If it seems longer than normal, you would have gotten them had you had the area. Oh, there's Reflect. Okay, I have to check that. So, summary. Oh, nope. Moves. Info. The user gains the Reflect status, having all damage from physical attacks and regular attacks. You see what I deal with here? Moves don't make sense at points. Razor Leaf, high crit rate, and inflicts damage even at a great distance. Straight line, not able to go around corners. And it will specifically say if it can go around corners. Okay, Wonder Tile, Oranberry. Catch a berry. Yeah, we're going to want to explore. Ow. Also, if you're wondering why Magna doesn't use their Razor Leaf, it's because we're standing in front of them. And an attack at any range won't do anything if it would hit your partner. I'm pretty sure most of the time it won't. Like, you are determinant. You are unable to damage your partner, as far as I can remember. Oh, it can go around corners. The game has lied to me. There are certain ones that say it can specifically go around corners, and I think that is for the foe in front. So, like, Mud Slap has the same range as Scratch. Oh, I have run out of Scratch. Oh, yeah, there was a use of Gravel Rock. Well, let's see about Zigzagoon. You see how they don't have a yellow heart? That means they aren't fully loyal to us yet. Basically, we can tell them to get the hell out. So we got them as normal type, and their ability is pickup. Finds items if the Pokemon is not holding anything. Whoop. So that'll be helpful. Okay. Zigzagoon, you are a bloody sharpshooter with that. Okay, now our team order is a bit better. Well, there's a max elixir. Magna, you're a jerk. Oh. Okay, then. Let's definitely get some extra experience here with water sports, hopefully. Well, Zigzagoon leveled up. Even though it does so little because... I say so little, it does less damage because of typing. Razor Leaf still works really well. Well, Zigzagoon's level 7. I should give them nicknames to help differentiate them. Proceed? You can proceed while fighting. It is very helpful. So we now have a blowback orb. That would definitely start filling up. So, items... I have just yeeted them behind me. You gotta be careful with the items you use, because sometimes if it's a randomly decided effect, kind of like how the Hurl Orb worked, it can end up poorly for you. So let us just go around. I really hope we find the gummy soon. Tail whip. Because Zigzagoon is not the best when it comes to offense right now. And that's mostly because they're a lower level. Like, I can take 1 damage from a Rapid Spin and be... Well, I can take a hit from Rapid Spin and only take 1 damage. They'll take half their health off. Welcome to what normally happens if you end up in a dungeon. Eat the apple, so now we're good. Less good there. There's probably no... Yeah, there wasn't a room in between. Yep, Mount Steel, 5th floor. You've reached the destination floor. So... whoops. Yeah, the menu kind of gets confusing after a while. I want to go to other mission objectives. Rescue Meditite. Then we have the Max Elixir. Then we have the Orange Gummy. Then the Escape Orb. There we are. Find and bring are different. So I never got a find mission. That was the thing. I thought it was weird. Oh, Zigzagoon has learned Headbutt. Oh, I really hope I can rename them now because... Oh, no. Okay. Magna, you got this. You are literally the only one who has this under wraps. Why didn't you just start with that? Well, Zigzagoon's level 10. Well, there's Meditite using Meditate. And use. They took 5 damage because they were blown away. They use Meditate. There we go. I was about to say, Zigzagoon, please do something. Small amount of experience. Please just use... Okay. Just go with the hard way. Oh yeah, by getting far enough away, I've just separated myself from my party member, and now you get this problem. It's a constant back and forth to keep you noted of what's going on. And we are good. Okay, Meditite was found. We rescued them. Mission has been complete. That would be a no. Pick up the gravel rock. And now Magna is fighting a Tyrogue. And taking no damage. Magna. Magna. The hell, Magna. There we go. Well, Zigzagoon's caught up to us. Thank you, Magna. Oh, there's a Petrify Orb. And yep, the Wonder Tile has returned my stats to normal. Oh, this isn't great. We've reached the destination floor for... the Max Elixir client. Hopefully one of these is an escape orb. Warp orb. God damn it. When I say that, I'm talking about Arceus. Yes, we have gotten our quarry. Okay, Magna. Sadly, I can't take over for my companions. Okay, Magna. Yeah. Tactics. Switch to go after foes quickly. Please be a bit smarter and please use a move. Never mind. I mean, we already had a move, but yeah. So we got Sand Attack now, so we can keep Tail Whip, Growl, Tackle, and Headbutt. Sand Attack is nice because it lowers accuracy. So forget Growl. And yeah, as was shown right then by learning a move that went over the move limit of 4, we can go to Gulpin in town and ask him, hey, can I pay you to learn an old move? Nope, I need to go to Team, Magna, Tactics, Go together.